back. Let's play some Europa Universalis V. Need to make sure my stream's working, so give me just a second while I do that. Twitch seems to be working. Oh, I actually have the wrong stream title, so let me fix that. Okay, I think I have the right stream titles now. Let me make sure those pushed to Twitch and YouTube properly. Looks like it looks good on Twitch. Looks good on YouTube. Okay, I think everything is working. I have a game in progress that I'm going to continue playing. Ashikaga, the Ashikaga Shogunate. I'm kind of in a bad position at the moment because I'm in debt and spending a lot to make sure that I get the island of Taiwan colonized before the current Chinese nation takes it, which they had started, but they kind of backed out as soon as I started colonizing there. But now I'm sort of in for a penny, in for a pound, and spending a bunch on colonization. I'm also maxing out my legitimacy right now, so I had a couple hits to it earlier, and until it's maxed, I'm going to be losing a lot of money. Alright, it's almost maxed, so now I'm only losing 20 ducats a month. I think it's going to drop a little bit more next month. I feel like once I get at least one province in each of the states or whatever they're called, then I can back off some, because then it'll be easier to colonize from there. I'm actually making money right now, which is good because I'm paying 8.47 ducats in interest, So I need to pay off some of those loans ASAP. As you can see, I got one state colonized in Hokkaido. And I also... This is a bug that I'm taking advantage of. I'm threatening myself because I'm the one that's what's the word I'm looking for? Basically supporting the pirates, so they're not supposed to be pirating me. But I keep getting this relentless Wakol raids, which is supposed to punish the person that is supporting the pirates, but that's me. So I select this, and then I select the Wakol are not our problem, and I get Ashikaga Defiant, which is I'm defiant against myself, but I get 10 free prestige. And then I get Casus Belli against myself, which doesn't actually exist. So it's pretty great. 10 free prestige every time that event pops up. That's why I'm maxed out in prestige right now. So I'm just gonna keep taking advantage of that bug while I have the opportunity. This is the state of Southeast Asia at the moment. I have tons of allies with my own daimyos. And I'm allied to Korea. And I'm allied to these guys. Satsunan. And I still have enough diplomatic capacity to continue finding alliances with my own clans. I think I'm... yeah, maxed out on honor and purity. They have an interesting relationship where if one of them is below 25, it hurts the other one, so they end up either both pegging at 100 or pegging at 0 generally, it seemed. That's right, EU5. Now let's see. I don't want to lose legitimacy, because that costs me a lot of money. But this won't lose me a legitimacy per se, so we'll take it. Just checking every once in a while to see if anybody else has charters. Yeah, Chen still, or however you pronounce that, still has a charter in North Taiwan, but they're trying to get Basai. No, I'm not trying to get Basai, but if I can get Kowloon in a reasonable amount of time, then I could spread to Basai pretty quickly, much quicker than they could finish their colonization, because they either are putting 0 or 1 pop into it. Oh, and they're also doing South Taiwan again, where they're doing Makatao, and I'm also doing Makatao, so that's not even a threat at all. But that's why I got to keep my, I have to keep my colonists in Taiwan, because otherwise Chen's gonna get it. Oh, I see that I lost a cabinet member. Let's sort that out. Yeah, right now I can't invest in stability, which I would like to do, because I need to pay off the loans that I've taken out in order to continue colonizing. You could say that, Van Whitman, yeah. A great Japan run. I hadn't played Japan in EU5 yet, so, and I'd heard that it was a pretty well-rounded early or beginner, maybe beginner isn't the right term, but friendly nation to play. And specifically, I want to try colonize all of the things Japan. Preferably, if I can manage it, colonize North America before the Europeans can, or at least part of it. I guess, can I explore with my ships, whatever you want to call them? I don't know what the requirement is. Maybe it's because I only have galleys and cogs, and I don't have any merchant ships / light ships yet. I'm just seeing if it's one of these options, because if it is, then I could probably see what was causing me not to be able to. But I don't think it's one of the options on the left, which is annoying. Yeah, I can't lose legitimacy, so looks like we're gonna need a new cabinet member. Aoki Taramasa, only 16, and pretty good on the admin, so not a bad swap. Mahajapit, Mapajahit, Mahapajit, Majapahit. Actually, that is a run that I want to do at some point as well. And or Ayutthaya or Khmer. Or even Korea. Goryeo. Oh, Tomna are now independent. I thought they had a big update in EU4. One of the big DLC updates, expansion updates that was focused on Southeast Asia and especially like Majapahit and Indonesian countries. It bombed. I didn't know. I don't think I ever tried. Can I pay off any of my loans? Yes. My interest is down to 5.65 again. Should I try to get Tamna? Oh, Yuan would come in. Yeah. I mean, I'm not too threatened by Yuan, but I also don't want to deal with that, so. I see Van Whitman. So slow. I have built a lot of roads across Japan. There were 0 roads when I started. I would like to continue, but I'm in a sort of waiting to repay my loan situation at the moment first. I assume I can't. I haven't even tried, but I assume I can't build bridges / roads. Yeah. Across the straits. I'll take more free prestige. Yeah, so no roads across the straits yet. What are my loans right now? Does it show how the loans break down? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, looks like I can't pay anything off yet. If they're about even, it won't be until 460-ish. But I don't know if they're about even. Have I considered central banking? Let me see if I've considered central banking. No, given that I don't have that institution. And I don't know that that institution exists. And nobody in Southeast Asia knows that that institution exists. I see one single province. Let's see, what does this do? Half tax decree. I can't afford to lose legitimacy. Oh, I would get more taxes that way anyway. I don't technically need more taxes. I see. So steal more money off the people is the other option. But I can't afford to lose legitimacy anyway, and I don't. I'm making money, so I'm not like in desperate dire straits there. So I will just take the less extreme version. Oh, but that should allow me to pay off another one of my loans. Now down to 410 on my last loan. And my interest cost is now down to 2.82, which is much more manageable. Let's see, institutions. If I were an institution, which thing would I be under? There. I thought I saw banking. In one of these. Now I'm on the institution map mode. Okay, so just south of Swat, this particular province here. Yeah. Let's see. I don't like have any issue with is he one of he's this guy, yeah. Preposterous. Poor Sodio. Not very happy with me. All right, so let's see. But yeah, 10%. Okay, they must have gotten like an event that gave them 10% banking because it's not growing. I'm hoping for more events that send population to Taiwan. I've gotten one or two. Let's see. What do we got here? I would lose legitimacy again. All right. That's what we're going to have to take. Make Imagawa happy, make everybody else mad. You'll be happy again soon enough, Soryo. Think that allows me to pay off the rest of my debt. Now, I do have a little bit of inflation from an earlier sort of emergency situation, so I'm going to go ahead and, now that I can afford it, try to drop. How low can I go? That seems fine still. How about no minting income to drop inflation to 0? And then we can reset it to auto. You like military. Yeah. Fitting for Japan. Currently playing Chinese Yingzhou Gudiao. Oh, we got a new parliament. It looks like sponsor the noble arts it is. Yeah, we'll go with banjo, sure, why not? Five more months and I'll be able to turn minting back on. To make a mint. I had enough wiggle room. I have enough wiggle room for 2 more of those if necessary. Chonin. I mean, I don't need the support, but I'll give them another urban parliament seat. Sure, why not? Colonize Murica when I can. It's gonna be quite a while. Certainly not today. Oh, that's I think my first change in leadership of the entire campaign so far. Ashikaga Yoshiakira. One more month and then I'll be able to turn minting back on. Hey, more free prestige. Alright, what's going on now? Volcano? I do have enough money to rebuild. What's the difference, though? Development 50%, 3,000. Volcanic soil for 70 years. Lose 1 Yamashiro. 1 mountain castle. Mountain fort. Lose a bunch of people. Doesn't look like there's any difference. Except that I just lose money in this case. I'm thoroughly confused. I guess I'll take the one where I don't lose money. My income has dropped quite a bit. Papora is up to 50%. Slow going, though. Let's see if Chen is still trying to colonize. I think they've pulled out of everywhere. North, east, west, and south, yeah. All right, let's see. We'll take the non-historic option this time. The rise of the Chen. Sounds good to me. So slow, 54%. And my income keeps dropping. Don't know what's causing that. Mothball the Navy. That helped a little bit. More stability, which is not really gonna last very long because I'm not investing in stability. I'm at my sort of break-even point, and now above my break-even point. I need need to stop Navy construction for now. Automated Navy construction for now. Oh. Okay. Not sure why I got less Diplo capacity all of a sudden. Yeah, can't lose legitimacy, so... Some perform it more diligent than others. Great, great English you got there. Let's get these guys mothballed. Wonderful. Less tax efficiency, just what I needed. Oh, he's just a Oh yeah, yeah. That's so wonderful. Might cost 4.5 stability, that's fine. This, again, bad English. And again, I don't think there's going to be any difference between the two. So I'll just take all is lost. I'm at 70% in the Kokkai, so I'm pretty sure this is just fine. More money. Probably enough money, actually, to get me up to Akita. Believe we were at Kamura. Yes. Ijo is getting invaded. Still have 10 in banking. Ooh. They have legalism, I see. No, they have legalism too. Legalism and feudalism. So what do they have in addition? Meritocracy. I see. But I have that as well, I think. Yeah. Underage heir, which there's literally nothing I can do about. There we go. That was a better option anyway. And we wait. Wonderful. Influenza. Hana no gosho. Flower of gosho. No negatives there. I will take that, though. More stability is better. more stability. I'm trying to figure out how best to consolidate power. More no CB wars? Is that the answer? But I'm kind of confused. Because this says it enables the grant and revoke Shugo office actions. $64 is his highest, $55 is his highest, $81, yeah. We're taking Shibata Takashi. $72.59. Slowly but surely getting there. Is Chen trying to colonize again? Or have they... Oh, Chen is trying to colonize. Oh, and they have +7. Well, that's not good for me. +7, +9. I don't know how to get more. Yeah, it's the problem is the distance. I think I still get Papora first, at the very least. Why is that down to 2? Maritime presence? Oh, could my mothballing be a problem? Or maybe I should turn Navy construction back on. I don't think I get any cabinet actions for... No, I do not. For colonizing. I wonder if I sent these guys to patrol down here or something. That's probably not the maritime presence they're talking about. Apparently my maritime presence did go up a little bit. Okay, so having ports. I like centralization. Is stealing money an option for me right now? Or otherwise causing money issues? I don't think so. Well, let's build a spy network anyway. What else am I doing with my diplomats? Kind of want to try this to see if I can get more maritime presence via promoting maritime trade. It doesn't look like it, but I will still try it. I mean, this just looks good altogether, so yes, please. Rule of law. All right, let's see what we can do. Do I have everything in Age of Traditions already? I do not. Well, yeah, I'd have to get things like these. Might as well knock those out since I think there's only 4. Hooray. Not hooray. I thought he was already an embezzler. How is he an embezzler twice? I guess so. Can't argue with that logic, ya weasel. That seems unlikely. Well, I can't really afford to lose the legitimacy, because I'm already losing money as it is, so off with his head. We have a good replacement in Shibata Takashi, or Takashi Shibata. I could move my capital to this tiny little island, Tokunoshima. That would solve my problems, but I think I'm just going to have to let Chen do what Chen's going to do. Do I have any actual towns that don't yet have a road connection? I just got Akita in, that are on Honshu specifically, obviously. Because these are just locations, province capitals, but not towns. Miyagi is a town. Akita is a town. Yeah, rural settlements. Pretty sure I have Yoshiki connected. Yeah. Yeah, I think I have all of the actual towns connected. Okay. It's annoying when you choose something like that. Then I have to come in manually and swap you for somebody better. So Koshi has a decent number of people, 44,000. So does Izumi, in fact. Oh, Naga. No, Izumi. I should probably try to upgrade Izumi. Four noble troops. Pate streamin'. Pate streamin'. Are you referencing the fact that my head was just, in the camera? I don't know what pate streamin' means. I have never heard that term before. Or pate. Or pat. Or however you want to pronounce it. That isn't a word in English, though. That's a French word. Unless there's a very uncommonly used English term as well. I very much disagree. There's pate like the liver dish related to paste. That's relatively common. I have never heard anybody in my life use P-A-T-E as an English word for head. Or crown of the head. Maybe in Canada. Well, Korea, you're my friend. You're not going to like this very much. What can I do with my spy network right now? That would cost me money. That wouldn't really do much. Can't do that eventually. That would cost me money, but still might be worth it. I'm thinking either corrupt officials or so discontent could... I'm trying to cost Chen money. The more money I can cost them, the less they'll be willing to invest in colonizing. And I'm trying to determine what would be the best between... It would probably be either so discontent or corrupt officials would be most likely to cost them money. Does asterisk 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 say it's specifically American vernacular? Well, good for asterisk asterisk asterisk. Collins Phalasgenary. They still love me. It's fine. Is there... I wish there was a way for, like in EU4, where you could set diplomats to certain tasks, like improve relations for nearby, for neighbors or rivals or whatever. Diplomacy interactions, I feel like, is way too broad, and it's going to make them do things that I don't want them to do. Is there an option to see what is automatable and what is not? Because it doesn't look like there is. Looks like I can automate relations, but that's definitely not what I want to do. That's the whole point. Yeah, exactly. Like, I feel like it may just be like because it's still early days, and like every other EU game, they're like, now we're going to put some important features in that we should have included from the beginning. But yeah, it feels like they have successfully managed to do that kind of micromanaging with things like the economy tab. But they still desperately need to do it with some of the other tabs. Simulating Setsu. Okay, so I think I need to change you. Why is Hokkaido mostly underwater? I don't know what you're talking about. Hokkaido is mostly not owned by me yet because I haven't colonized it yet. All right, let's see. Is there anything in the Navy branch? Give me just a second. Wonder if there's anything in the Navy branch that will give me more. Hi, Mama. Mama Kitty. Well, I should definitely get this. But I wanted more maritime presence for purposes of colonizing faster. I think we're going to go this way with our research. Yeah, I can't afford to do either of the spy network tasks against Chen that I want to do because I am not even making money right now, or if I am, it's very minimal. All right, Mama, you want up on my lap? As soon as I turn around, you're gonna run away. I already know. Oh, I gotcha. I got a Mama. So much for my spy network. A new parliament. I like more tax efficiency. Oh, but sponsoring the noble arts is also a good idea. Yeah, and that's basically free, so let's do it. think this is going to need 16.67. 16.6 repeating. Yeah, that's right. This one as well. This one won't need as much. It'll need whatever 14 point, whatever 1/7 is. And this one will need 25. This is cheap. And we don't want to lose settlers, for sure. This is not cheap. I don't have a commoner's estate. I have a Nolmine estate. I am sure I don't want to lose settlers, yes. How much progress has Chen made? Ooh, they're making even faster progress now. Taokas is going to be theirs. Makatao is going to be... yeah, Makatao is going to be theirs, which is really... well, once I get my first place, then any neighboring places should be faster, but I don't think it's going to be fast enough, probably. They're going to get Truku before me. And they're going to get Basai before me for sure, but I still may get Kulun. So Taiwan may be split between me and Chen. Hey, I'll take that, though. More settlers in Taiwan. All right, new cabinet member time it is. Kamakura Yoshitomo. Once I get my first province on Taiwan, I'm curious if that's only going to affect immediate land neighboring provinces for colonization, or if everywhere on Taiwan will colonize faster, or if only the particular province or area will colonize faster. Formosa. should be, I think, 2 more months technically, because next month it'll go to 100, and then the following month it will actually give me the colony. $100.2, huh? Okay, so it's only for neighboring and or in the same area. Did Chen move their capital? Maybe that's why they got so much faster. This doesn't say it's their capital. But I also don't know how else I would find their capital. I guess I could. Let's see. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, I feel like this has to be their capital. So yeah, I do think they moved it compared to... I feel like it was further north before. I wish I could tell them to start settling somewhere else within a charter, because obviously Chen's getting Makatao first. But there's another thing that EU5 doesn't allow you to do. It doesn't allow you to tell where within a charter gets settled, which is also quite annoying. That looks good. Definitely take that. Yeah, one issue that makes it to where I can't actually tell if this neighboring province situation carries across charter borders is that I happen to get one of the locations that is not bordering any other one. I think they're going for Taukas, right? Yeah, and I'm going for Babuza. So once I get Babuza, then Loa might be doable with faster colonization. And we're almost halfway through Babuza. I will start seeing Chen provinces pop off, unfortunately, pretty soon. Ooh, a revolt. If only I could support that and make it to where they'd want to pull out because of the cost. But they are not pulling out because of the cost. They're not even dropping their funding because of the cost. Come on, go into debt. Stop supporting your colonies. You know you don't want Taiwan. China famously doesn't want Taiwan. Well, they got a foothold. We have formed a union with Ashikaga and Ashikaga, huh? Well, that makes sense. Oh, new chancellor. Okay, yeah. Old guy died. Okay. Don't understand that. I think there's some still some broken things. Now down to +2 on these two, which is just great. And I'm losing money. Good question. I don't know. It's going to be a while. I don't mind losing some prestige. I think Chen is going to get more than half of Taiwan in the end. Probably more like 2/3 to 3/4. But I'll at least have a foothold, I guess. Wonderful. Get a new parliament. This looks like it's pretty good. Yeah, let's get increased naval infrastructure. It's gonna take some work. And that work is this. Sure. I don't need the extra support, but I also don't want the Chonin to lose satisfaction. Such Koto. We are on Chinese, ambush from 10 sides. I think everything East Asian is listed under Chinese. Okay, I should probably get rid of Kudo, Hatak, Keyama, and Shimazu. Was it Shimazu? What was it? Yeah. There we go. Free prestige, and a Casus Belli on myself. What happened here? Okay. Because it's down to 5 instead of 6, that makes sense. Hooray. Okay, so that did indeed automatically shift or increase the settling of South Taiwan. I am, however, going to run into money problems soon, and I don't really know how to address those. I certainly don't want to cut back on my colony funding, but I don't know what I'm going to do. Certainly, I guess I could lose some legitimacy for now, as long as I keep it reasonably high. So that'll cost me 0.13 per... I guess 0.17 is fine. Per month while I'm colonizing. That's an annoying one, because that's sort of centralized. Maybe it isn't. Maybe there's a impassable mountain there. Don't know what my equilibrium's going to be here. Well, yeah, that started from scratch. That's very annoying. I mean, it's what I expected, but it's still very annoying. I might just give up on East Taiwan, actually. I think I'm going to, because I don't think I'm going to get any provinces near there. And now I should be able to set that back to, well, maybe not that. All right, do that until I get up to 100, and then I'll max it again. Eight months. I thankfully am going to get Makatao before they do. And only because I got that bordering province, Babuza. It's interesting because yeah, I guess the border situation, it just needs to be any bordering province for that area counts as colonization bonus for that whole area. Yeah, which is good. I don't think I'm getting anything in North Taiwan either, so I probably should cancel that one as well. I think I'm about to go in debt, which is fine. Looks like Korea is also trying to colonize North Taiwan, interestingly. Okay, we can max that now. Pay off our loan. And then we can start thinking about colonizing the Sakishima Islands. Yeah, that set Chen's back to 0, which is good. Hopefully, are we both doing the same one here? We probably are, right? CEDIC. No, we're not. Okay. So I'm going to get CEDIC. And they're going to get Marinax. And then I can probably get Arikuna as well. So I'll probably just have the whole south and west coast of Taiwan, basically. And they'll have the north and east. I'm a west coast of Taiwan, basically. Any changes to the institution situation yet? Doesn't look like it. Although you guys are starting to get, yeah, they're starting to get growth in Renaissance banking and professional armies in India, so it's only a matter of time before that spreads to China and Japan. What? Did they really pull out of their... Seriously? They pulled out of their East Taiwan... Well... Should have, plus... I now have a bordering place in Makatao, so I should have a decent shot at getting something in East Taiwan. They pull out of North Taiwan as well. They didn't pull out of South Taiwan, even though I'm going to beat them to basically anything in South Taiwan, I think. Well, they're going for Siraya and I'm not, so I might not, but we'll see. So I should be getting, yeah, Arikun next. Once I finish Arikun, then I will investigate whether they're interesting. Investigate whether they're still pulled out of North Taiwan. And if so, take it for myself. Mega blocks, man. Mega blocks, man. Mega blocks, man. Well, I'm not taking over all of Taiwan. And I am preventing mainland China from taking over all of Taiwan. I am Japan. I must return it to the other shogunate. They were never part of anything in 1300s. They were never part of any nation. There's no returning to anybody. Except the native population there. And return of Ganon. And Octoroks. And Tektites. And Levers too. I should return it to the Penguins. You're absolutely correct about that. You will find no arguments from me. free prestige for me. Wait. What's going on here? How'd they get Paiwan? Is it lying to me about their colonial charters? You are an admin person. New parliament. Sure, go with this. In about 10 minutes, though, I'm gonna have to log off. Gotta cook dinner. And shove a penguin in my face, obviously. I don't need the extra support, so extra army tradition is better. Okay, Korea's trying again in the north. I don't mind if Korea gets a foothold in the north, though, actually, because, well, maybe I do mind ultimately. But at least they could help me with any future war against Chen. But I am hoping Chen falls apart, and then I can take advantage of the falling apart situation to take the land. I mean, you can keep giving me support in the Kokai. Nice. Okay. I think I'm going to upgrade another rural settlement into a town by population. Maybe, I mean, not entirely by population. In fact, if I do Koshi, it might, it might force me to build new roads, but, oh, never mind. Looks like I'm not gonna upgrade anything yet, because that cost a bunch of money. Colonizer, you're a colonizer, you're a colonizer, oh, you're a colonizer, baby, you are, you are, colonizer, 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 colonizer. Colin Mockery, you're a Colin Mockery, oh, Colin Mockery. Ooh, very nice. 101.85, yeah. It was right in the place that I didn't need it anymore, thanks. All right, let us go ahead and try the north again, I guess. Hopefully, yeah, I don't think it's gonna, unfortunately, have a border. That might be a border. Let's see. Hey, I have a border. Okay, cool. Oh, and actually my Kowloon, okay. I see. So my abandoned colony wasn't fully abandoned, which is probably how Chen got theirs eventually, with some events and stuff and trickle in pops. I think it is time to look into upgrading another city. Maybe Tachibana. Get Tokyo or Edo started. Sure, why not? How much is this going to cost? 500? Oh, 383. That's not bad. I might end up with more like half of Taiwan after all. Because Chen pulled out. Otherwise, they would have ended up with most of it. This game has clouds and penguins in it. I just haven't seen the penguins yet. Or the the clouds. Yeah, weather goes by occasionally. I've even had a typhoon come up the coast of Kyushu and Honshu in Shikoku. Tetris Attack also has clouds and penguins. I just watched a compilation video, not even a compilation video, a video of a person doing a compilation of forest-like piano music from video games, I should say, forest-related video game music on her piano, and I guessed most of the ones that she did, like Chrono Trigger, for example, and Mario RPG. Yes, but I did not know that she was also going to do Tetris Attack, which she did. I was quite impressed. What is complacency? Why can I not click on it? They did do FF6 Phantom Forest. They did do Donkey Kong Country, although not the first level. They did a different forest level in Donkey Kong Country. And they even did a Secret of Mana one. Yes, I think it was Vulture Culture, actually. I think it might not have been. It might have been actually named after... It might have had a name that related to forest. I don't remember now. I don't know what I'm supposed to do about complacency. I don't even know where to find it. Yeah, it was Forest Frenzy. Yeah, that's right. That is correct. Complacency is a mechanic designed to simulate the decline, stagnation, and internal decay of large empires that face no external threats. No organic challenges. The mechanic builds up over time and triggers severe economic and societal penalties if left unmanaged. Having powerful rivals being the target of an aggressive coalition or losing territories in wars. Okay, so I need a powerful rival. I see. I think we've got to go for you because you have 83. You have the highest score of any of the scores. Okay, so I think I don't currently have Khmer and Tondor are my rivals. I want Great Chen. You can only have 4 rivals at the same. We don't have. Oh, I don't want them to be a rival anymore. Okay. Super Pixel Penguins. She did not play Mushroom Forest from Little Nemo, no. Still gaining complacency, huh? Yeah, that's a dumb mechanic. I can't change rivals again for 5 more years. Great. Wonderful. Well, anyway, I have to cook dinner, so it is about that time, chaps? Oh, let's let Amis finish colonizing. I will have a good penguin, and you have a good cloud. Bye-bye.